Good day, grade 4. Welcome to our class. We are going to discuss about our topic for today is all about arts, and our lesson is all about our cultural communities. Now we are going to identify and to know about our cultural communities. And then we are going to find the pleasure while talking about the cultural communities to perform confidently, and we're going to make an activities provided this lesson. So we are going to discuss is all about here. Okay, so arts. First is the Philippines has a rich variety of cultural communities, single cultural communities that are unique in their own right now. The first picture, which is called the AGTA. AGTA means is ita, aita, ata, ati, or ita. The AGTA are found all over the archipelago, though numerous are found in Luzon. They are divided into 25 into logistic groups. Next to Luzon, a great number of them are found in Visayas, particularly in Panay Island. Their hunting and food gathering have always been part of the traditional Ita economy. They usually hunt in groups. Bows and arrows are used for hunting. They dwell on the lean-to roof, portable screen from sun, wind, and rain for protection, while the nipa hut is a permanent dwelling for those engaged in the roof planting. Next is the Manobo. The first Manobo settlers lived in northern Mindanao and the area of Bukidnon and Misamis Oriental. The Manobo population is concentrated in Agusan del Sur. The Manobo practice Sweden or slash and burn farming. And Manobo society was warrior society in which revenge was considered a religious act. The Manobo lived in one square room house standing 1.5 to 8 meters from the ground. The house is about 5 meters in height and has a total of 4 to 16 posts to support the whole house. The fear of enemies shaped the architecture of the Manobo Han, which is high above the ground. Its bamboo wall has enough space about for shooting arrows. The Manobo wear a traditional fabric for clothes like abaka or him, but now cotton cloth obtained its importance through gray. The umpak of a jacket for both women and men is closed so that it is pulled over the head. It has binain or decorative patterns in geometric forms like diamonds, rectangles, squares, and triangles, horizontal lines, zigzag lines, and figures of dancing men, leaves, a star, and crocodiles. They also have the so-called malong for men and sawa or trousers for men. The Manobo are fond of embroidery. They have bands of embroidery in alternating colors so that colors and seams and the oval shape neckline will look attractive. For religious and social festivals, the intricate betel nut containers are used. Okay, that is Manobo part. Okay, so next is all about BADJAO. This BADJAO is from the originated by the Malaysian or Indonesia. The BADJAO are sea-dwelling tribe, often known as the sea nomads, who have been floating off the shores of Southeast Asia for centuries as a nomadic tribe living in steep huts or boat houses on shallow waters. They make their living from traditional free diving for fish and pearls. So, Bajau also, the term Bajau means the fisher folk. This refers to the people who live on the seas or shore of the Sulu archipelago. The Bajau is identical to Samal subgroup. The Bajau had festival occasion done through a wedding ceremony. The women and girls wear the most colorful tajong and dance aboard the boats to the accompaniment of gabang, a native xylophone, maligay, a small replica of a bamboo hat filled with the pastries and decorated with peso bills arranged like flags is provided by the bride parents. And also the Bajau live in Palau, houseboat that may either be a permanent dwelling place and temporary logging. They have two kinds of boat called dapang or binta and of course the palo. The Bajau's traditional attire includes padajong or tajong, large enough to fit any person, and is worn by both men and women as a skirt. More elaborate ones, worn for special occasions, may have batik print or tie-dyed floral geometric patterns. They also have the saru, male's hats made of woven nipa or pandan leaves. And also, the salukot or female hats has cone-shaped top. Its weave and materials are like those of the saru. And other accessories, the bracelet, they are called gantung lingling, is a pendant, aretes or earring, sing sing is ring, and also they're called the cup galang. Hukot is about necklace, and galunsong is a anklet. A mat weaving process called tepo is done with pandanus, buri, and other native fibers. And also, which refers to the art of wood carving, is a particular design that characterizes the textile, wood carvings, mat, and metals, engraving Sulu and Lanao. That's we call okir. Okay. Next is next slide is all about Tausug. The Tausug people of the current Tao people Sugs, Si Karen, are the numerically dominant group in the Sulu archipelago of the southern Philippines. Hulu Islands, strategically located near the heart of the archipelago, constitutes the cultural and political center of Tausug society. And Tausug refers to as the majority Islam groups in the Sulu archipelago. And the Tausug dwell in the traditional household by Zoo, which is stand of stilts. Baisug has footbridge that connects it to the neighboring houses. Another term of the Tausug visual arts are represented by the carvings, metalworks, tapestry, embroidery, mat making, textile, and fashion. Then pottery and other minor arts. There are two types of tapestry that are Tausug used to hang as house decoration. The luhul or canopy that hangs from the ceiling and the kikitil or buras or wall tapestry. For clothing, the Tausug women wear biatawi, a blouse made of plain material like satin. The patajong is an all-purpose skirt worn by both men and women. The Tausug men wear the sawal, kuput or sawal kantiyu, a tight and loosened trouser matched with a baju lapi, a collarless, short, tailored jacket similar to the biatani. The Tausug art and decorations are limited to simple geometric lines. Another thing is color etching. The crayon etching is a type of art making that exploit the properties water-based ink for paint and waxy crayons. The process of creating crayons etching allows the artist to be creative in color and pattern creation. It also can be used to create a scratchboard type surface with a monotone color. And another, etching means scratching a design as a colored surface. It is a common method in producing color prints. Color etching is a very popular color technique that children and adults enjoy doing. And the fully colored papers scratches with a sharp object to create an interesting design. So another we have here, activity to do, color etching. The materials you needed to use is crayons or pastels, Oslo or bond paper, ball pen, cup, or any pointed object. The procedure: draw any designs from the cultural groups and drawings. Color your drawing with as many colors as you like. And do coloring heavily and hardly. Fill in spaces and then cover your drawing heavily with black crayon. Scratch the black crayon with ball pen cap so that the design comes out. And then after this activity, you are going to take a picture using your camera or cell phone and send it to our group chat messenger. That is concluded our lesson. I hope you learn and understand